everyone, so I just finished recording and I'm in the process of editing. I'm trying really hard to shorten it as much as I can because, as you will see throughout the entire video, I do mention it 100 times. This video is completely spontaneous, so I do apologize if it is super unorganized. I'm going to be putting timestamps in the comments and in the description box below so you can access certain points of the video if you don't want to watch it all. But with that being said, I do recommend that you do watch it all because I learned a lot throughout making the video, and hopefully you will too. So with that being said, I'll go ahead and leave you to it. So thank you guys so much for tuning in, and enjoy! Hi everyone, and welcome to this super spontaneous video. So as many of you may or may not know, there is going to be a new moon August 11th, and it is going to be an eclipse. It's going to be the last of, I believe, 3 that we've had so far, one after the other straight away. And the reason why this one is important is because this is called the Lion's Gate. So I normally don't make videos like this. I do tarot, you know, that's what I do. But this morning I woke up, and you can tell that this isn't scripted because I'm going to be stumbling over my words. And this morning I woke up and I was very much called to make this video. I said, you know, I do tarot videos and a lot of people may not understand what is going on, what I'm talking about, but this information is just a lot that I feel the need to share it with you guys. And I've literally just rolled out of bed, haven't even showered, my hair is a mess, guys. Like, this is the most spontaneous video I've ever done, so I'm just gonna go ahead and jump right into it. I'm going to try to explain to you guys what Lion's Gate is, what this means, and I'm going to be using an article that I'm going to be reading from, and I'll put a link in the description box. And we're just going to go from there, and I'm going to pull some tarot cards to get a read on the energy, and I even took notes on what I have been feeling with this energy and what you may be also feeling. So anyways, we're just going to go ahead and get right in. So Lion's Gate is essentially this period between the new moon. It is set to open August 8th, and it's going to close on the night of the new moon, August 11th. Hopefully I'm correct in that. If not, feel free to correct me. But essentially it's this portal that is opening, this 5th dimensional portal that is opening, and it is, in a sense, upgrading us. It is leveling up the human consciousness. It is very much lifting us up into this new vibration. So this article here says, by now you will know that in quantum physics, light can be experienced as a particle and as a wave. That means that a singular event can be experienced as waves from within a time-space continuum. So, throughout the sacred year, you have experienced waves of transformative light and water codes. These codes have been transforming and expanding your light body and cleansing and activating your physical body. The diamond light codes contain information that activates your multidimensional light body grids, while the diamond water codes cleanse the water of which you are constituted and brings clarity and luminescence to your physical body as a prerequisite for activating your new earth diamond body template. So that probably sounds like a bunch of wishy-washy, hoo-hoo, ha-ha, metaphysical, esoteric nonsense, but in a sense, it's a portal that is opening up and is basically ascending human life, human consciousness onto this new level so that we are more awakened, and it's happening whether you like it or not. And it talks about the Lion's Gate portal, which is happening this week, and it says, this is the moment when the Lion's portal opens and new and more evolved time spirals are made possible that can be created for the next sacred year. So during this period, it is essential to keep your personal vibration high and clear, cutting through all the illusions and focusing only on love and harmony. Do not allow anyone or any event at this time to pull you down into fear or anger, for these emotions will keep you at a low frequency and prevent you from reaching into a higher level of consciousness. Remember to be light and for your heart to be as light as a feather as you float up to higher levels of a new being in this new cycle. So with this Lionsgate portal happening from August 8th to August 11th, it is very much really great potential time to be really awakening and filling up ourselves, our spiritual bodies, our spiritual consciousness. It's very much a time to be just ascending is what it is. And so very important at this time to keep being positive and to keep doing what it is you need to do to be creating the life that you want to live. So with new moons in general, they say that new moons are a time for wishing. New moons are a time for putting in place actions that you want that will lead you to your dreams, to your desires. So if one of the things that you want to do is you want to be a really successful entrepreneur, some things that you would start putting into action is waking up early every morning and starting your affirmations, doing your morning routine so that you can start piecing together your future. It's a very powerful time, and it is new moon energy that we are entering with. And though I may not know a lot about all this light codes and light waves and water codes and ascension gates, stuff like that, I do know a lot about the moons and the moon cycles, and so new moons are very important times to be implementing wishes. So throughout this period between the Lion's Gate, it's a very, very important time to start really feeling as if your dreams, your wishes, your desires are coming true, to be really visualizing and picturing yourself in those states of which you want to live in, so that you can manifest those things. So whatever new moon manifesting rituals you have done or that you need to do, it's going to be great if you do that every day until the portal closes. Now, so with these, with this Lion's Gate energy, with this portal opening up, you may have been feeling some symptoms, and these are symptoms that I myself have been feeling, and I have taken the liberty of writing down and communicating with you here. So throughout this period between the new moons, from July's full moon in the 27th, I believe, and the new moon here, and the Lion's Gate energy and portal, I've been really feeling this sense of forgiveness, this urge to forgive. It's like this energy is really pushing myself, pushing my spiritual body and my physical body to release, to detox, to no longer carry any of these negative feelings or these burdens that I have within me from not forgiving. So this energy has been really pushing me towards forgiveness, and so that's something I know that I'm going to be doing today, and for perhaps the rest of this week, every single day, is practicing forgiveness, meditating on forgiveness, and meditating on healing. And with that spiritual detox of forgiveness, cleansing my emotional body, there is an actual detox coming in here today. So, and throughout this period. So actual detox, I have been more so less wanting to eat fresh raw foods. I'm naturally, not naturally, I grew up not as a vegan, but I turned into a vegan during my spiritual journey, and just recently I have been feeling as if I do eat cooked foods. I'm not a raw vegan, but recently I've been feeling this need to eat more fruits and vegetables, and going out to vegan burger places and getting vegan tacos or getting, vegan cooked foods. It doesn't really appeal to me as much as eating a whole bowl of fruits and pineapples and all that good stuff. So it's like my body in a way has been wanting to detox. I've been drinking a lot more water, and I've been apple cider vinegar is something I've been drinking, and I've been wanting to eat more fresh foods and greens. So that's another symptom you may be feeling as well with me. And along with this detox, I feel like it's a lot of detox energy coming through, so there's this also need for purification. I've been showering a lot, needing to be underwater a lot, needing to be near nature a lot. I've been spending a lot of time in my garden. I've been taking a lot of saltwater baths. I've been just showering a lot. And also with that energy of detoxing, cleaning, and purification, I've also been feeling this need to clean a lot. I love spring cleaning. I've been reorganizing my rooms, my spaces where I work, everything. I've been just reorganizing it. And again, with this new moon energy, it's bringing in what you want. It's making your wishes. It's manifesting to you your desires. And with that, I've also been thinking a lot about the person I want to be, how I want to dress, how I want to look, how I want to speak, how I want to come across. I've been spending a lot of time thinking about the life that I want to have, and so that may be another symptom that you may be feeling during these energies, during this period, and that is such a great energy to have, to keep on living in that vibration of your dream life, because during this new moon period, you are definitely attracting everything you are thinking right now. So it's important to keep your thoughts positive and to keep yourself clean and clear, and to really take on the bigger person role, and whatever challenges or provoking situations you may feel, it's really time to take the bigger person role and say, I am going to acknowledge this anger or this fear or whatever it may be. I'm going to acknowledge it, but I'm not going to act upon it. I'm going to feel it for the moment being, but then I'm going to take the higher road, and I'm going to decide to feel this higher energy right over here. So those are what I have been feeling, and that's what's going on with the Lionsgate energy. So we just went over what Lionsgate is, what the portals mean, what all this means for us, and then we also just talked about the symptoms we may be feeling, what are the things that we may be going on and feeling. And I'm, again, completely sorry that this video is so spontaneous and messy and disorganized. I literally just rolled out of bed and was like, I need to do this. So you can, my voice is kind of hoarse, you can kind of hear it maybe. I literally just woke up out of bed and felt the need to do this. So with that being said, we talked about, once again, what those energies were, the symptoms, and now I'm going to pull some tarot. This is completely spontaneous, guys, so bear with me. I'm going to be pulling some tarot cards, and we're going to see what this Lionsgate energy is all about, what it is bringing us, and hopefully we get something good. So we're gonna see, what is this Lionsgate portal energy, what is this doing for the collective of humanity? And this card, as you could have seen perhaps, it flipped over in the deck, so I'm going to count it. We have the King of Pentacles, so already it's looking very good. And you know, Leo is the season King of Pentacles. So with this Lionsgate energy, yes, we are really going to be, we are reaping our rewards. We are going to be becoming more successful, more sturdy in ourselves. We really are going to be the kings of our finances, of our security, our stability. We really are going to be building our own worlds. We are really going to be making a living and making a life for ourselves. This is what is coming in, and it's going to be successful, and it's going to be abundant. It's going to be really, really good energy coming through here. So I'm going to keep going at it, and look at that. The bottom of the deck, we have the Lovers card. And with this King of Pentacles, for those of you who know what twin flames are, or and that stuff, we have the Lovers card coming in here, and I didn't know whether or not I should be talking about twin flames in this video, but I guess I will now. So we have the Lovers going on here, and with this King of Pentacles, speaking of twin flames, this could be a general energy, but it could also be referring to the Divine Masculine. I feel like Divine Masculines are really paving their way right now. They're trying to get that financial grounding, trying to be that provider in a sense, so that when they come into union with their Divine Feminines, they really will be able to kind of support them and give them what it is they need, and really give them that foundation. I feel like Divine Masculines are really stepping into their power at this time. and really making that push to come into themselves, to come into their authentic being. So we're going to choose some more tarot, and we're just going to go roll with the punches, and we're going to see what else this Lionsgate energy is bringing us. So like I said, we have the Lovers card. So this Lionsgate energy is really, really wonderful time for twin flames. I feel like a lot of twin flames are going to be coming into union after this portal. A lot of people are just going to be ascending, and it's going to happen. So we have here so this Six of Cups, it talks about generosity, giving, acting charitably. It's also talking about innocence. It's talking about youthfulness, having a clear conscience, abandoning this corruption. And this is what I feel like is referring to the world right now in this current state. So many horrendous things going on in the world, but I feel like a lot of us are rising above that. A lot of us are moving towards the light. A lot of us, and I'm getting so much right now. I had a dream the other night of my garden. In my garden, I do plant sunflowers, and they're on my balcony, and I had this dream of my sunflowers. I was standing out in my balcony and just had this dream that my sunflowers were heading towards the light, heading towards the sun. The sun was rising, and the sunflowers were just expanding and being pulled towards the sun. So I feel very much like this is what this card is talking about. If you can kind of understand the metaphor there, we are the sunflowers. We are going towards the light. There's sort of this abandonment of things that are destruction and things that are chaotic, things that are not good. There is this abandoning of corruption, shunning the corruption. With all of these things coming out, like in Hollywood, with all this awful things coming out of Hollywood right now, all of this awful things coming out of politics right now, I feel like it's very much this purging energy, because we are making room for the light right here. We are making room for this childlike innocence, for this bliss, for this clear consciousness, for this goodness and content, and this sort of youthful, spiritual joy that we all are feeling. So that is with the Six of Cups energy. And then we also have here coming in, it's this Two of Pentacles energy. So I think a lot of us are going to be feeling this need of, not this need, but a lot of us are going to be feeling as if we are juggling two things. And I have to come clean about this. So I do my, of course, I'm a tarot reader. I do my own tarot cards, and when I was doing my tarot for my boo, for my Divine Masculine over here, a Divine Masculine reading, and it's funny, I have to mention this because it appears under the Lovers card, but he as well got this card, this Two of Pentacles. So I feel like, especially with the Divine Masculines, but in general, it's very much this balancing act between head and heart. Thinking of what other people want you to do, and then thinking of what it is that you need to do. It's very much this balancing act between work and play. It's this balancing act between, again, following your heart or following, what society wants you to do. And I feel like with this Lionsgate portal, we're really breaking out of that right now, and we're really coming into our own, coming into, again, just this ascension period, ascending all of the negativity and all of the darkness. We are moving towards the light. And so I feel like even though there is this momentary feeling of trying to juggle between living in the society that we are now and following our dreams, I feel like inevitably with this card, you can't be juggling for too long. You're going to get tired. And I feel like people are finally just going to say, you know what, screw it. I'm going to go ahead and live my life. And this card is being surrounded by the Lovers and the Six of Pentacles, or Six of Cups, excuse me. So that's where that energy is coming from. And I think it's saying that, at the end of the day, whatever you feel like you're struggling with, you're going to make the right choice with this energy, and it's going to lead you to love, and it's going to lead you to love, and it's going to lead you to your happiness, to the light. So we're just going to keep on going with it. We're on a roll. What else is this Lionsgate portal bringing us? What else is this Lionsgate portal bringing us? Humans as collective energy. What is it doing for our consciousness? This card kind of wanted to come out. So we have the Four of Pentacles. So some of us may be holding on. Some of us may be, let me zoom in here because I highly doubt that I'm going to be taking up all this space. So just rearranging a bit. Okay, so we have the Four of Pentacles coming through. So I feel like a lot of us, are going to be feeling this resistance again. And it's with this juggling too, this juggling between head and heart, this struggle, this internal decision making, this feeling of imbalance. And a lot of us are going to be wanting to hold on, or subconsciously we're going to try to be holding on. But again, with this Lionsgate energy, you can try to resist all you want, but it's just going to be pushing you. But for some of you, there may definitely be this resistance coming through, this not wanting to hold on, and in a sense that may be manifesting in your life as however resistance will manifest. It will be you trying to hold on to the old ways of being, you trying to hold on to, you know, what society deems as right, you not following your heart, you not wanting to you know, just not living in your authentic and most you that you can be, not living your dreams, not living your passions, not following your happiness, not doing anything for yourself. This resistance is going to manifest, and it's going to be, let's say, let me put this into an example because I feel like that'll be easier to understand. So let's say you want to be a famous pastry chef, but your parents want you to be an engineer. So you do engineering and you're applying for engineering jobs, and at every corner you are being declined. You are being, people don't accept your application. You are not getting the jobs. And let's say you're staying with a person that you have been with for a couple years because you've been with them for so long and you don't want all this time and effort to go to waste, even though you know that you two are no longer right for each other. And with that, your relationship keeps being met with arguments, with chaos, with lots of resistance. And so with this card, it's kind of saying that, you know, the more you resist, the more you're going to meet resistance in your life, and you just have to let go. Stop juggling, stop feeling as if you have to please other people, or feeling as if there's something you need to do to achieve. You have to achieve nothing except living your dreams, living your highest potential, following your heart. That's what you need to be doing. And once you let go, once you, like, whatever safety blanket that you're holding on to, whatever you feel like you're gaining from holding on, once you let go from that, you really will be moving into your power, and you won't be met with resistance anymore, and you will be moving into all of these beautiful energies. We have the Lovers, we have the Six of Cups, we have the King of Pentacles surrounding you, and the fact that these two cards are dead center, it shows that this is the core struggles that we are dealing with right now. And here we have Two of Cups that came through. It fell out as I was shuffling. And this just reiterates the message of the twin flame connection, the soulmate connection. Some of us, I mean, you can't make this stuff up. Some of us are really, really going to be coming into union with our twin flames, with our soulmates right after that. And not even some of us, I feel like all of us will, once we get over this internal struggle, once we get past this resistance, once we stop resisting and finally surrender to the universe and surrender to our happiness. And this card calls for celebration. This card calls for joy. This card is the card of happy times. It's the card of union. It's the card of things falling into place. And for some of you, it's going to be business deals. It's going to be your life. It's going to be romance. Whatever it is, things are finally going to be falling into place if you know how to swim with these energies. So we're going to pull one more card. We're going to see what is this Lionsgate energy bringing us, what is coming into fruition, what are we meeting with this energy. Oops. whole bunch fell out. We're going to go ahead and put those back in because that is like 5 cards. Okay. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and go back to the shuffling. I usually count cards if they fall out, but that was like a whole chunk of my deck. That was just me, Venus, being a klutz. Hello. If you watch my videos, I'll let you know that that happens. I drop cards all the time. Such a klutz, guys. So what is coming in with this Lionsgate portal, with this Ascension energy? What are we... Ooh, guys, we have the El Diablo coming through. We have the devil coming through here. Whew, lots of heavy stuff going through. This energy is not, it's not going to be, okay, I don't want to say that, but for some of you, I mean, growth is always uncomfortable. Growth is always going to be, you know, most of the times growth is uncomfortable. Growth is not always going to be this easy road. Growth is going to be, you know, uncomfortable. And so anyways, with this devil card, this card is all about experiencing this feeling of feeling trapped or feeling bonded or feeling like you're in an unwanted situation. It's the idea that you're accepting unwanted situations. It's being obsessed or feeling like you're being held against your will. It's this idea of losing independence, losing your authentic self. It's allowing yourself to be controlled, and it's very much the focus on the material world. It's very much the getting caught up in appearances and believing in what you see. Overindulging, it's like being too much in the physical. It's forgetting your spiritual body. It's staying ignorant. It's being unaware. It's focusing, feeling in the unknown, focusing on the dark, choosing to be, choosing to see your life, seeing, you know, let's say you see your life bad and saying that that's all that is there for you. It's this feeling hopeless. It's this believing in the worst. It's lack of faith. It's seeing a cold world, seeing the world as this awful and horrible place. It's thinking negatively, and it's just doubt, and it's all of these negative things coming through. So I don't think that this is what the I definitely do not feel like this is what the Lionsgate portal is bringing to us, but I feel like this is definitely what is coming out of us. This is what has to be purged from us, and this is why this energy might be so difficult right now. It's because your body, your spiritual body, everything that you are is definitely purging all of this energy out. It is definitely taking this energy out. It is trying to cleanse you and clear you and prepare you for the good that you want. And so with that being said, a lot of us have a lot of healing to do, a lot of healing to work on, a lot of purging, detoxing, etc., etc., etc. So I do not feel like the Lionsgate is bringing this to you. This is not the outcome, but the Lionsgate is definitely bringing this to you in a sense that this is what you are detoxing from. This is what you are purging from. All of the things that you feel are controlling you, all of the things that you feel are holding you back. Everything that this card is about, everything that I just said this card was about, this is what is leaving your system, leaving your body, leaving your spirit, okay? And with that being said, everything that this card is about are also warning signs. It is things that you need to make sure that you are not doing. So, for example, forgetting your spiritual body, forgetting that you live in a world that is just energy. It is forgetting your independence, making sure you don't do those things. It's making sure you don't focus on the material, making sure that you see past the darkness, okay? So it's good that this card comes up because some of us really need to know what it is that we need to be working on. And like I said, I don't think that the Lionsgate portal is going to be giving this to us as a result, but this is definitely going to be in the process. This is what we're purging, this is what we are detoxifying, and this is what we have to look out for. And we have the Lovers and the Devil here, so I mean, overall, the Lover's card, for some of you, it's very much this idea of twin flames again. And I'm going to go ahead and pick one more, and bottom of the deck we have the moon coming through. So how fitting is that? We have the moon, new moon coming in. So that is very fitting. I'm going to go ahead and pull one more card that is going to go ahead and it's going to go along with the Devil card. We're going to get a bit more information just to see what else the Lionsgate portal has to say about it. So, okay, this card flipped over. I don't know if you saw it. I don't know if that was off camera or on camera, but the star came through. And this is honestly super beautiful, guys. This is what's coming from purging all that stuff. I told you I was pulling this card for the sake of more information. And I feel like once we get over this, once we get over whatever it is that is holding us back, once we get over the entrapment that we're feeling with this Devil card, once we really purge all of this negativity from us, once we free ourselves from these chains, look, we become the star, okay? The star. That's a really beautiful message coming through. So the star is basically, I mean, in a sense, you are this light. You're going to be, it's this idea of regaining hope. It's this idea, I mean, there is a reason why people look up at the sky and wish on stars, wish on falling stars. There's a reason. So, and with the star card, shoot, I just had something and I forgot it. I mean, okay, let me retrace. So there is a reason why people look up at the sky and wish at stars. Right, wishing, new moon. Again, it couldn't fit. You can't make this stuff up. It couldn't fit any more better. So it's about regaining hope, and after you come from this Devil period, from this purging, this detoxing, after you release all of this negativity coming to you with the Devil, we have the star. And the star is all about regaining hope. It is about counting your blessings. It's about positive thinking. It's about belief. I feel like all of these things are really going to be grown inside of you. And it's really just going to, it's going to lift you up. It's going to fill your heart, okay? It's seeing the light at the end of the tunnel, feeling great. It's about looking forward to your life. And it's inspiration. It's receiving answers. It's intuition. It's divine wisdom. It's just seeing the way as being clear, just having this clarity, feeling like you are on the right path. It's being generous. It's giving as much light as you receive from others, okay? Once you light everyone else up, once you help other people, they light up. And the sky with only one star is bleak, but if that star shares its light, okay, we have an entire universe of light just shining, okay? So it's giving back what you have received. It's letting love flow freely. It's giving without the intention of receiving. This card is all about being, you know, your utmost, your highest self. It's spreading wealth. It's giving without feeling that you may be in a lack or that you're losing. It's giving knowing that you live in an abundant universe and that you will always be getting back what you receive. It's feeling serene. It's feeling like you have a peace of mind. It's feeling harmonious. It's feeling calm and tranquil, okay? So, and it's so funny because this Devil card is like an opposite card to the star. And so it's basically, it's saying, you know, like I said, once you get past this Devil situation, once you purge, once you release all that negativity, once you overcome these materialistic traps, once you overcome all the traps, you will be the star. You will enter into this star period. You will enter into this age of being a star. You will enter into this new profound way of existence, okay? So this star card is very much a good omen, and it is very much a good omen when you are in a stage of just hurt and pain and darkness and you're feeling like you're in grief, and it's the star card is such a great card to see during your darkest moments, okay? Because this star card shows that there is light at the end of the tunnel. It shows that there is hope. It shows that there is a way out, okay? It is the very opposite of the devil that strips us of our faith and of our future. So this card in itself is a promise that eventually you can come and find peace of mind, and it reminds you to open up your heart, release all fear and doubt, and if you have been holding back in any way, it's time for you to step into yourself and to give, okay? The star is such a good omen, and we have such a beautiful array of cards coming through here for this reading. This reading honestly has been so beautiful, and I'm super, super glad that I have been called to do this in a sense. And I was going to pick some healing cards, and I think I shall do just that for you guys. So take a good look at this little layout we have here, and with that being said, we're going to pack up. Thank you so much, Spirit. Thank you so much, Universe, for being in this reading so strongly, so profoundly. We have so many major arcana here. We have so many good cards here, and we have just this energy reading for the Lionsgate. It's absolutely beautiful. So now we are going to go ahead and we're going to pull some healing cards. We're going to see what healing this Lionsgate is bringing forth with us. We are going to see what healing is coming about for some of us. So this is going to get really specific into the healing, and this is going to show us what we can be working on. So what is the healing that some of us should be assisting Spirit, the universe, God with? Oops, dropped so many cards. What is the healing that will be taking place, and what is the healing that we can be assisting with? So we have this card flip right out, and this is the card of love. So yes, some of us are really the message, the motto, the theme of the year of our life is love. Some of you guys, this is referring to your twin flames. This is super important. I'm gonna go ahead and read it from the book here. So this is number 28, and we have love. So let go of your limiting beliefs about love. Your heart desires more connections, love, and nourishment. You are at a point in your life where you need to learn how to truly give and receive love. And what were we just talking about with the star card? We talked about giving and receiving, knowing that the universe is abundant, and knowing that we can never be in lack when we give, because what we give, we receive in return. So anyways, back to reading. Fully opening your heart will awaken your vulnerability. Yes, it will awaken sensitivity and fear. In particular, your fear of rejection and intimacy with another person. However, you will also unleash your passion, inspiration, greatness, and ability to care deeply. So start seeing how great life is and be willing to connect to others. If you have been holding on to past pain, then it is time to acknowledge, feel, and move forward. Give yourself permission to let people in. Ask for love with all your heart and soul, and it will come. Look for something beautiful in every person you encounter. Focus on feeling good. Whenever you see people loving each other, and know this is coming to you in a form of a love of a lifetime or an incredible friendship. So some of us can be like, PDA, I don't like seeing couples yakking on each other, making out on the streets, right? Holding hands, gross, disgusting, right? Some of you love it, but this card is basically saying whenever you see people, like friends, family members, just having a good time, being in love, whenever you see people, relationships, couples that look super cute, that are loving each other and just being happy together, don't feel bitter about it. Don't feel like you are in a lack. Just know that you have that coming for you, and feel that excitement and feel that love, okay? So we're going to choose another card. What else is coming to us? I just went ahead and keep dropping all these cards. I'm so excited, you guys. What else is coming to us from this Lionsgate energy? What do we have in store? Wow, guys. Oh my god. I am blown away. I'm literally going to scream. I'm going to pee. Guys, look at this. You cannot make this stuff up. I don't know if you saw it, if it was on the camera when I was shuffling, but this card literally flew the frick out. I'm trying not to swear. Help from above. I never out of, okay, real talk, you guys, I have been using this deck, these Heal Yourself reading cards, for probably about a year or two, and never in my entire freaking life of using these cards has this card ever come out. Dead ass. Like, sorry. Seriously, it has never come out ever. I've been using these cards, readings for friends, readings for family, readings for people who ask me for it, and readings for myself. This card has never, ever come out. And I always look at it in the deck and I'm like, hey boo, when are you gonna come out and come through and help me? But never. And this card came out. So that is a sign. That is a huge sign. Super important. This is card 27, and since it has never came out, I never had the chance to read it, and we're gonna go from the book again. So card number 27, Help from Above. Your positive intentions and heartfelt prayers have been heard. Again, this is the healing coming through from the Lion's Gate portal. This is the healing that is coming through during this ascension period. You are loved beyond your wildest dreams. I'm reading now. Divine beings are working on your behalf to create the perfect circumstances for you, to heal and open your heart. There is a higher order and timing to all things. You are being asked to work on your self-worth so that you can receive your greatest good in the form of incredible love, life-transforming opportunities, healing, abundance, and divine inspiration. Keep asking for higher help and intervention in any area of your life. Then follow your intuition and lower your barriers. Let go of any notions of how divinity will bring you your deepest heart's yearning. It may not be in the package you would expect, but it is life-altering. Your heart is about to be challenged to be open wider than ever before. It may require you to feel some fear and pain. Do not run away from this experience. Take the steps forward with that faith, and with faith that your greater good is coming. Literally amazing, you guys, and I'm going to read the action. So with this book, with these healing cards, and I really should do a review on them because it is amazing, but with these healing cards, they come with actions, and God, universe, spirit bless Ina Segal for making these. Really helpful. So each of these actions are meant to help you on this process. So the action for this Help from Above card, it says, place your hands on your heart, ask yourself clearly what you desire, imagine what it looks like and what it feels like to have this, then surround this image with silver light. Imagine sending this image with the silver light into the middle of the universe. Ask that you receive this image or something much better. Take a moment to reflect on feeling good, like you already have the help that you require. So that is truly beautiful, you guys. I looked up at the timestamp and it said 43:43. However, I might be editing this just to cut out some of the again, this is the most spontaneous video that I have ever done ever, but I am super glad that I've done this. I literally just woke up, my voice is so hoarse, and oh my gosh, I'm super glad that I've done this and that I was called to do this. I was feeling a bit hesitant about doing this because I don't know much, again, about, I don't know much about the, oh my gosh, my voice is killing me. I literally just woke up, guys. Didn't even have a glass of water. So, as I was saying, I don't know much about, you know, these light codes or light waves or these ascension energies. I don't know much about, the sacred year or all of this metaphysical, esoteric knowledge that comes with this topic. I don't know much about portals and gates, but I do know that I feel the energy, and I do know that I do know my moons, and this this new moon in particular, I was definitely feeling the energy really well, definitely feeling compelled to talk about it. And so maybe I know more subconsciously than I do consciously, and maybe that's why I was called to make this video. But gosh, I hope that this resonated with some of you. This video has been so long. We're going almost an hour here, but damn, or whatever. Thank you guys so much for watching and joining me here. Thank you for joining me on this spontaneous ride. Hopefully I was able to enlighten some of you, open up your minds. Hopefully I was able to share something new, because this is really the first time I myself have looked into more depth these portals and whatnot, but I'm really glad I did, and I think I'm going to start learning more about these and becoming more. I've always had this, I've always, known about Ascension energy. I follow some people and YouTubers that talk about it, but I've never bothered looking into it or looking into the explanations behind it, so I'm super glad that I did this video and that this is here and that I felt called to do this, because I feel like, oh my gosh, my mind has been blown. This has been a journey, this time frame that we were here together experiencing these readings and that I was talking. I've learned a lot and discovered a lot, especially through those tarot readings. So thank you guys so much for joining me. If you enjoyed this, please leave me a like. If you enjoyed this video, if you enjoyed this topic, please tell me, because then, I love sharing with you guys and I love doing readings like this. So just let me know how you guys feel about it. And yeah, so with that being said, I'll see you guys next time. Bye!